Hey guys, my name is FierceDeityMahesh and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. In the last episode, we went ahead and witnessed the Great Equity passing away. We actually made our way to Hyrule Field, met the Princess of Destiny, and made our way here to Lon Lon Ranch to go ahead and obtain about one Skulltula. And we went ahead and completed a certain quest to obtain ourselves a bottle which has a Lon Lon milk, which will go ahead and restore our hearts. And today in this episode we have a lot of quests once again planned, because in this game there are actually a lot of quests. So as I said, we do have a lot of quests, but I have just one more last thing to do here in Lon Lon Ranch before we go ahead and make our way to Kakariko village, because we can obtain the rest of the Skulltulas here only with a certain song which we learn in the Kakariko graveyard. So here are some cows. They sound exactly like the cows which you would hear like my locality. So you know, it's a nice reference. Okay, so now you want to go and just push these crates in a certain way in which it allows you to make your way into a certain hole ahead. God, that sounds so wrong every time I say it. Okay, so just go and make your way down. Don't make... There you go, just go ahead and make your way here. Just push this, or rather, this crate. I was not able to say the word this for some reason. Okay, just go ahead and pull this. You can't push or pull it more because I'll pretty much be squashed. So let's go ahead and just push one block, and here is the hole in which we'll go and enter inside. And inside this hole is a piece of heart. Now, for those of you who don't know, one piece of heart, actually rather 4 pieces of heart make one heart container, but when we defeat a boss, we will get one heart container in its fullest. So there are a total of 20 heart containers which we can obtain in this game, which is a lot, but it's gonna be easy to collect nevertheless. So I really don't know why I just made it sound like it was so tough. Okay, now we can go ahead and make our way to Kakariko village, which is actually a huge village. Well, actually speaking, it's pretty small, but the things you can do in the village are so much, which is a really nice thing which the people of this game actually had included. And let's see if Link is faster than the horses behind us. Oh no. Horses are sometimes so like absent-minded in this game, because they can just go and just push you and you'll just fall. Okay, not you won't fall, but they'll just push you and you will like just get pushed pretty much. Link is pretty small, like very small as compared to them, so I wouldn't really blame him for that. But anyway, now let's go ahead and make our way towards the opposite side of Hyrule Field. Well, not really the opposite side, it's just a place which is pretty far off from here. But if we are pretty fast enough, we can make our way quickly. And especially since Link is so short, it's not. I'm not really trying to be mean, but he is pretty short, so that makes him cover a very small distance when he runs, which is very bad. And we can obtain rupees by climbing on top of these chains, but it's already becoming too late, so I don't think we can go ahead and collect the rupees. So I will probably do it the next time we make our way to Hyrule Field on. Or during the day. Now here are some enemies called the Style Children, which will go ahead and attack you, but they don't really cause too much of damage. So if you hit them once, or if you think you have damaged them to your fullest, their head will be gone, but their body will still go ahead and attack you. I don't know how that even works, because they can't really see without their head, so I don't even know. Now, since we have come here at night time, we can't do much. We can possibly do most of the side quests only during day, which is something pretty bad, but okay, now we can obtain another Skulltula. But one of the main good things about being in a certain place during nighttime is the fact that almost all of the Skulltulas appear during nighttime. I keep pressing that button instead of... Okay, we can't really go into the... Can we? Let me go... No. I'm trying to roll into this tree. There you go. Now this causes Skulltula to go ahead and appear. Oh god. Like, these Skulltulas cause like a whole heart of damage, which is so bad. Alright, so there's another Skulltula which we can collect at the back of this house, I'm pretty sure, because it's been a long time since I played this game now. Oh, there you go. So let's go ahead and obtain our next Skulltula. We obtained about... How many Skulltulas do we have at this point? 8, nice, that's pretty good. Now, in nighttime or at nighttime there are a lot of skulltulas in this area, so be sure to watch for where the scratching sound of the skulltulas come, because as you can tell it's already starting to be heard. Now this is pretty much a construction site, but skulltulas also come over here, which is pretty weird, I should admit. I keep pressing that, my god. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way here and just slightly attack this skulltula and obtain its token as well. Now there's another skulltula which we can obtain, but this is going to take a little longer because it's on the top of a tower, or it's on the stairs on the way to the top of the tower. So skulltulas just spawn at any like random area they like to spawn in. So as usual, we're gonna go ahead and break all pots. I don't really want hearts. Well, I do want hearts because I don't want to die. We do have a very limited life gauge, so I don't really want to go ahead and kill myself already. So as you can tell, guys, there is one skulltula. I don't know if I'll be able to. No, that's way too off. Okay, let me go and just. Okay, a little bit. The one problem is that the controllers are so freaking like digital, or it's so sensitive. Sorry, not digital. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move a little back and then do it. It's getting a little bad now because you could actually. There you go. You could waste a lot of slingshot bullets due to that, but not a big deal whatsoever. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way over here. Okay, now there's a certain heart piece which you can obtain by a glitch, but I don't know if I can pull it off. Let's go and just save once. Okay. Okay, let's go and just position ourselves perfectly. No, I'm gonna go and just reset that. This is the one very good thing about being or playing a game on an emulator. God, I think the positioning of Link is a little bad here. Oh my god, this is pretty terrible right now. Okay, let's go ahead and just. There you go. Okay. So, actually speaking, we will be able to obtain this heart piece only very late in the future, which is once we turn into adult Link. But because we performed this glitch on the third try, or I don't even know, the fourth try, yeah. Whoa, okay. That is a little late on my part. Oh, sorry, there actually is another skulltula over there. My bad. I'm pretty sure we have 9 now. Yes. Oh, sorry, we have 10. Wow, okay. Oh, yes, we have 10. Now, at the end of this, we will be having 11. And there's another skulltula which we can obtain in the Kakariko graveyard, because after we collect this skulltula, we will be making our way towards the Kakariko graveyard, because that is where a lot of other skulltulas are. And we can obtain ourselves a heart piece, a new shield, which we will require for the next temple and the next area in general, which is right up ahead over there, called Death Mountain. Now, for some reason, there are 2 temples in this game which occur in Death Mountain, which is something very weird, but nevertheless, it's something which is pretty cool. But just that they are both not in the same time period, because you take on Dodongo's Cavern as Kid Link or Young Link, but then you go ahead and take on the Fire Temple, the most controversial temple in the world of Ocarina of Time, as Adult Link. And Kakariko God, I can't speak. So, Kakariko Graveyard is a very creepy place, to say the least. So, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick side quest, because this is a very luck-based thing, because you don't know if you're going to be able to go ahead and do it. Okay, the graphics in this game are terrible. Okay. Waves, I'm damping the Gravekeeper, yeah. So, basically, there are going to be a lot of like these patches, so if you dig one of them, we'll be able to get pretty much a heart piece, but if we don't, it's gonna just be a waste of money. So I'm gonna go ahead and just save once here, because if I say and it doesn't come out, okay, so rupee, not bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and just say don't do it, because I don't really want to waste my money, because like 1 rupee is most definitely not equivalent to like 10 rupees. There you go, now I can see better. It's so weird the way how this works, because I can't really see it because of the emulator's weird mechanism. Okay, got it. And the like Dampé walks very slowly. Let's go ahead and just make our way down now. And wait for him to come all the way over here. I'm not pressing the wrong button. Okay, just go with me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and ask him to dig here. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and save because I do not want to go ahead and waste any time. Actually, guys, you know what? I'll meet you guys in just one sec after I go ahead and obtain the hard piece because it's just going to be a huge waste of time in that case. So I'll see you guys in just one sec. So after a little while, not long, at least not as long as I expected it to be. So for those of you who didn't really understand what I actually meant, there are actually a lot of patches of sand which you can go ahead and dig using Dampe's help. And for those of you who don't know that either, Dampe is the signature gravekeeper of all the games. So you can go ahead and use his help, but it's a very luck based event, so I wouldn't recommend doing that anyway. Now here is the main grave of this area, and this is going to be pretty creepy because something pretty creepy is going to go ahead and happen, and the graveyard is going to go ahead and open up, or rather burst, and Link is just going to go ahead and enter inside it and enter into the void of darkness and bloodshed. Well, not really bloodshed because it's not really bloodshed anyway. That scene was so creepy, I'm telling you. Oh my god. When I first played the game, I was creeped out if the game was like infected by like a virus or something because it was so creepy. Because like Link's look with his blue eyes is freaking creepy. I'm not going ahead and insulting those people who have blue eyes. I actually really like people who have blue eyes. It looks so beautiful. But I'm just saying like Link's expression and those blue eyes combined. Man, that's pretty creepy. Now here is the royal family's tomb, and we can go ahead and kill these keys. Now these enemies are known as keys, and if you go and kill them, only we'll be able to go ahead and open up the door. We can go ahead and just target onto them and make over here. Here there's another piece. I don't know what's the plural of keys because its actual name is keys, so I don't know if it's actually key, but it can't be key because key of time 15 is known as key. Okay, so here we will be seeing one of the most terrifying enemies in the world of Zelda called the Redeads. Now, oh god. Now this is Mark, which can go and hurt you, but these Redeads can just go ahead and just hug you. I guess it's just their form showing affection, but they'll go ahead and kill you unless you manage to escape. So let's go and just read this. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set, and a newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun. Give peaceful rest to the living dead. Well, that he pretty much means the Redeads. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer brothers. God knows who those are. Well, I know who those are, but I just want to make a joke. They are called Sharp and Flat. They are the musical brothers. So this is called the Sun's Song. Now this will make it day if it is night, or make it night if it's day. And these can be also used to freeze Redeads, which is one of the most useful things in this game, because Redeads will not go ahead and hug you if you go ahead and play this song. But once you attack them, they'll come back to life. And this time actually I've got some water next to me because I'm always so tired by the end of the recording session, because my voice is tired, especially because I have the cold and stuff. So now I'm going to go and just test it out. So once we go and play the Sun Song, they'll all go and freeze. Look at that. But it's not forever, so be sure to make your way out as quickly as you possibly can. There you go. God, I keep falling into like the muck for some reason. It's so weird. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we needed to do in this tomb. And now we can make our way outside, and in some of these tombstones we will be obtaining ourselves, as I already said, one heart piece, Yeah, and it's morning here now. So I actually needed it to be night, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do all the other side quests which we can do in day, and then make it tonight when we actually go and require it. Because otherwise I have to make it tonight and then back to day. That's gonna be very, very annoying. Okay, actually I'll do a certain side quest and then make my way back here. So this is one of the most tedious side quests within this game. It's called the Cuckoo side quest. Oh wow, it's just like early morning, so it's not even become. So the area's music is not even started playing. So what should I do? My cuckoos have gone. Yeah, so her cuckoos have gone ahead and ran away from her. So we have to go and just bring them back to the pen. I'm not really sure I'm not really sure how many cuckoos are there. Some people prefer to call them cuckoos, but I personally do call them cuckoos. Because that's what Zelda Master taught me. I just do everything according to how Zelda Master taught me. Not really taught me, how he does it. So what's now we have to say? What would Saria say? Yeah, so she's just giving a hint that we have to make our way back to the lost woods because we have to go and learn a song from her to go and progress on. Oh my god, these cuckoos are so irritating. And they do like they go and just flap around. I'm pretty sure if they go and do this like so often, they'll pretty much lose all of the feathers. But the feathers just magically, magically just grow back. I don't know how that works, but alright, never mind. Now, since this cuckoo is in this unreachable area normally, we'll have to go ahead and just, oh my god, fucking joking, that is the worst I could have done, really. Oh, that is the best I could have done, I just said the opposite. Okay, let's go and make our way back here, where we need it to be anyway. And now we want to go and just throw this cuckoo. Oh my god, I keep doing that again, over and over and over again. Wait, I'm gonna go and just make my way back. Otherwise, I'll have to go and cut and meet you guys even when I go and make my way over there. It's gonna be so ridiculous. I'm gonna go and just throw this cuckoo. There you go. Now I'm gonna go and pick up this one and then jump my way down. These things get so high when you go and just leave them. I really hate the music not being there. It's so annoying. Because I really like the music of this area, it's very, very calm and soothing. Let's go ahead and just take up this cuckoo. This whole side quest is pretty tedious, but at the end you just get a freaking bottle. So not the best of rewards which you could possibly get, but something is better than nothing anyway. So yeah. Now here there's another cuckoo which you can go ahead and pick up. Now another advantage, or at least one advantage of it being night or it being day and no music being there is that I can hear the cuckoo's cries, which makes it a little easier to go and find them. Because I'm pretty much playing this game at the top or on the top of my head. So let's go and just talk to this chicken, ask her how many more are left. Wait, what? How many? Wait, 3. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know where the other 3 are. So let's go ahead and make our way to the opposite side. Overall, Kakariko village is pretty calm and nice, but just the graveyard is a little creepy. There you go. That's one of those cuckoos. I keep saying, like, I keep wanting to say cuckoos, but it just sounds so weird, like to say cuckoos. I don't know why. It just sounds very, very weird. Let's go ahead and just pick them up. God damn it, I hate you, cuckoos. Okay, now we have to go ahead and do a certain thing, but this, if I fail it, it's going to be terrible. So again, I'm going to go ahead and save. I love playing games on an emulator. God, I can't speak. I do love playing games on an emulator for this reason, because of save states mainly. What's he doing? Okay, now I'm going to go and save, because you have to go and jump across this fence to the opposite area, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, that's why I did that. So basically just jump across to this. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and just make my way down. And for those of you who don't know, oh my god, cuckoos do allow you to go ahead and... Can you just cooperate for once? Dude, really? Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can go and throw this cuckoo outside. Or not really outside. Back over here. Go ahead and make my way back here. These things are so TD. Can't speak for some reason, my god. These things are so tedious to go and pick up because they keep running around, and okay, I pretty much found all of them, but I need to just go and make my way to where they actually are. So let's go and make our way back over here. It's already been like 20 minutes of recording. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and cut out any parts which I do not want, so it's probably going to go and decrease. There you go, I got all the cuckoos. Keep some cuckoos. Okay, let's go and make our way back, because the reason why people call them cuckoos is because they're not really cuckoos. As in, cuckoos are certain birds, but these are different. So these are just pretty much chickens. There you go, look at that skill. So there's just two more, which I already know the location of. Go and pick one of them up, and I am unaware where the last one is, because please, they all went into the pen. So now we can go ahead and just search for the last one. Where is the final one? Tends to be a little tedious to go and pick up. Oh god. Alright, this is getting a little tough. There you go, that's the last one. These things also are very, very naughty because they tend to just run around everywhere and make you not catch them. So now if we go and just throw them, we'll be able to go ahead and get the bottle from this lady. So now, thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. I do not want to go ahead and know about it allergies because it's not of my interest. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the bottle, because these bottles will help a lot to go ahead and obtain some Skulltula. So finally we went ahead and completed this quest. This was one of those quests which I was pretty paranoid when going and taking on first, because I don't know how long it was going to take to go ahead and pick up all of the cuckoos, but seemed to be pretty simple. Now let's go ahead and equip this bottle on one of our C-sticks. Now there's going to be a bug in here, and if you go ahead and allow these bugs to go ahead and come to some of these patches of soil, you will be able to go ahead and obtain some Skulltula. So we can obtain another Skulltula in this area. There is another Skulltula which we can obtain, which is one which we can obtain only with a certain item, which is pretty bad. Because once we're in an area, it'd be just good if we could just obtain the items when we actually go ahead and acquire them. Okay, so it's over here. This is going to be tough shit. There you go. Let's go ahead and just drop them in and wait for the Skulltula to go and pop out. My voice becomes so damn dry. Like, what if we caught another bug? So you can go and reuse bugs this way. So right now I'm pretty sure we have wow, 12, nice. So about just one more heart piece and it'll complete another heart container, which is absolutely amazing. Wait, actually, where do we obtain the first heart piece? I don't remember actually. The first one from the Lon Ranch. Second one from... oh god, this is so confusing. Anyway, it's fine. We at least got 3 heart pieces and that's all that matters, right? I actually don't remember it at all. I don't know where I went ahead. Oh yeah, one from this damn bait thing. One from that, and so we obtained one even before that. Oh, okay, that's pretty weird. I really don't remember going ahead and doing that, so yeah. Okay, so now we can go ahead and play the sun song and make it nighttime, so that we can go ahead and pull 2 of these graves to go ahead and make our way inside and obtain a shield from one and a heart piece from another one. So yeah, let's go ahead and make our way here. So the thing is that the kid is more attentive than Dampe, because the kid believes that Dampe will go ahead and scold him. Oh, this is the wrong one, this is the wrong one. Oh god. And these are enemies called Poes, which can go ahead and kill you. We guys go ahead and make our way inside as quickly as we can before we go ahead and get damaged. There you go, that is pretty close. Okay, so here's where the reader is. So I'm going to go ahead and play the sun song and wait for it to go ahead and become frozen. in its tracks. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and make my way behind it, because if you go ahead and attack it like from front, it can go ahead and save once. There you go. There you go. Freaking dead. Okay, now we have to go and play the Sun Song once again to go ahead and spawn a chest which will have a heart piece, and you can only spawn this chest after you kill the Redead. Now there are a lot of theories about Redeads which are actually there, and I would suggest you guys to go ahead and check out the one by Dr. Wiley. He's a great theory maker, just like a lot of other people who I know actually. And I am an aspiring theory maker as well. And actually, a lot of you told me that that you enjoy my theory videos, which I appreciate so much, because it's something which I always wanted to do, and it's just so interesting because half the videos of them are really small, and it's not really like you can do much with them. But you edit so much, and you talk about things which you would never have thought you would actually go ahead and speak about, which is so nice. I'm pretty sure this is the one. There you go. So here we can go and obtain ourselves the other shield which I was talking about. Now this is the shield which we will be using even after we become adult Link until the very end of the game. And now this is oh god, I can't speak. This shield is pretty big for Link at this stage, but once he becomes adult Link, he'll be able to go and use it. Wow. Okay. So as you can tell, this is pretty huge, and you can't go ahead and block yourself unless you go ahead and do this. And if you go ahead and crouch and do that. But personally, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Deku Shield for now, because we will be requiring the Hylian Shield later on. That is in the second temple of this game. Alright, so right now we have gone ahead and completed all these quests, and now we can go and make our way back to the Lost Woods. Let me go and just think if we do have anything else to do here in Kakariko village, because if we do, it would be bad if we missed it. So let's go and make our way to this house here. Now this is the Skulltula house, and every time you get a certain number of Skulltulas, you will be able to get a certain reward from them. There you go, my boys. Is this one still living? Wait, what? There you go, one guy's still living. So the curse has been broken, thank you, here's a reward for you. Now if you go in this thing, you can go and obtain yourself the adult's wallet, and this will allow you to carry up to 200 rupees, and the giant's wallet, which we will obtain later on, will actually go and enable us to carry up to 500 rupees. So these are just the humans which are turned into Skulltulas, so the more Skulltula tokens you collect, the more number of curses you will go and remove. So that's the way it works anyway. We pretty much done everything that we needed here. But I'm still thinking, where did we get like that one heart piece? I don't remember getting a heart piece anywhere actually. Anyway, let's go and make our way outside now. And now I can go and make my way to Lon Ranch, where we can obtain some more Skulltulas. Now again, since it's night time, we can go ahead and, but I'm pretty sure we'll have to go ahead and turn it back to night time, because by the time we reach there, it's going to be day once again. There are way too many of these anyway. But if you run fast enough, they're not going to go ahead and attack you, so you can go ahead and be happy about that. There you go, it's becoming a day already. My glass of water is almost about to be done. There goes done. So no more hydration. Perfect timing, exactly perfect timing. Great, thanks a lot. Okay, now we can go and make our way towards Lon Ranch. But at least here the music plays even if it's way too early. Or does it? Well, I guess since we just came to the area, we're not really going to work. Let's go and play the Sun Song one more time to go and make it night time, because there are about there are 3 Skulltulas which we can go ahead and collect at night time, but there's only one which we can collect at night time at this particular point of time, because 2 of them require a certain item. One of them is going to go ahead and be over here. And another one of them is going to be on like another wall, and another one of them is going to be over here, somewhere over here. Wait, where's Skulltula? Hello. Wait, what? Wait, so I already got it? Or it's like another one. Oh, I think it's that one. Okay, let's go. Because I don't remember, remember making my way here at night time, so I don't know why I even thought I did that. So here's another Skulltula. I think it's over here, or is it in the other direction? So here are some crows which can go ahead and attack you. So it's not over here. This is not a Skulltula which we will collect anyway. The Skulltula which we will collect, however, is going to be... Actually, it's not over here either. Well, where is it going to be? It's pretty confusing, not going to lie. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way over here. Yeah, that's the Skulltula which we can't obtain as yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you guys. I really don't know where the Skulltula is which I was searching for, but... if it's not there, I don't know what I can go ahead and do about that, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be there, but it's not there. Why is it not spawning for some reason? That's so weird. Or is it like hidden or something? I don't think so. There are way too many crows coming towards. Oh god, no. Let's go ahead and just pick up one of. There you go. But where is the Skulltula? I don't really know where this is. It's so like weird. I've never seen a Skulltula not be here at this point of time. So weird. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just meet you guys in just 1 sec, because I don't know where the Skulltula is, so I'm gonna go and just see you guys in just 1 sec. Alright guys, so I've got its location now. I was just a little bit absent-minded. Because there are a few areas which are similar to each other, which are pretty confusing. Here's the one. There you go. Because like these lines on the wall look just so similar to each other. And so right now we have about 13. Nice. Now we can go ahead and make our way towards the Lost Woods to go ahead and meet Saria. So we're actually going to speed up the process of making our way there, because it's going to be just a lot faster. So I'll talk to you guys when I go ahead and arrive back at Kokiri Forest. So then here we are guys, back in Kokiri Forest after a very long time actually. So let's go ahead and make our way to the Lost Woods right now. I don't know why I just ran there, because I mean we'll go and make our way over here. We're literally on like the edge of it, of like the vines, but at least we went ahead and climbed it up. So let's go and make our way inside, and here's where the tricky part actually goes and begins. Now, why I say that is because actually, okay, let's go ahead and just plant one of these, or rather, go and make our way over here to go ahead and obtain ourselves a Skulltula. Pretty sure over here, right? There you go. So I'm gonna go and just retrieve a few of them. There you go. So pretty soon we'll be able to go and get ourselves the Skulltula. There you go. actually. That's better. Alright, so now let's go and make our way back there. And here's where the tricky part goes ahead and begins. Why I say that is because here is where the confusing part of the woods actually starts, because there are so many different ways you can go and make your way to. Wait, Kibara is here? There you go. Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. And he's huge as well.
That's what she said.
But anyway, let's go ahead and just no, I do not. God damn it. So irritating. That's the weirdest way I said that word. It's so irritating. Anyway. There you go. Let's go and make our way over here. No, there's another way. No, this is definitely not the way. There you go. So if you go and make your way over here. Now I would want to go ahead and save, because this is another area which we need to be in anyway. Now the reason I'm here is because there's patch which we can go ahead and plant things in. And not really plant things in, but rather just make the spiders go into. To go ahead and make ourselves another sculpture. So we lost one heart, but it's fine. Wait, I'm making our way back up front. This is not the right way whatsoever. There you go. Here is Sacred Forest Meadow. Now this is where we will go and meet Saria. Now here is a new enemy called the Wolf Force. Okay, so basically guys, just go ahead and just wait for it to go and attack you. And once it goes and attack you, once it goes and does like its attack, go ahead and attack its tail, which is going to go ahead and make it die in just one hit. Now here there are going to be a lot of Deku Scrubs, so let's go and make our way over here. That's a pretty weird lag, but it's fine. Oh god. So now we can go and make our way over here. These things attack so much. Now I'm gonna go and save. That's the reason I save. I'm gonna die pretty soon, man. Alright, let's go and make our way here where it's gonna be Saria. Oh, how sweet. And she's ultimately right anyway, so I can't go ahead and blame her prophecies. Yes, indeed, I don't. Yes, indeed, I do want to go and do it. Yes, I am. Yeah, so this song's name is Saria's Song, which is pretty nice. So it's down, right, left, down, right, left. Now, pretty much all of the songs in this game just include like about 3 notes being repeated over and over and over again, pretty much. Which is awesome, but so So that's it, we are done with these quests. And now we have a few more things left in Lost Woods to go ahead and do. Some last things in Lost Woods to go ahead and do. That is the worst part I made in a while. But anyway. Let's go and speak to... Okay. Wow, she speaks immediately as soon as we go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go and just roll my way across. I'm gonna die soon. But I'm pretty sure there is a fairy's fountain over here which can go ahead and heal me. There you go. Whoa. There you go. Here we can actually go ahead and catch some fairies as well to go ahead and heal us if we go ahead and die, but I personally feel that we don't go ahead and require it. Especially since we go ahead and have save states. Save states are pretty much everything in a game because you can go and keep on trying it until you go and succeed. Oh, actually now we don't have to go ahead and do all the tedious processes of the, oh my god, I can't even speak today. The tedious... Fine, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop talking. Just trying to say that we don't have to go ahead and do any of the more tedious processes. It is so tough to go ahead and say that. Yes, indeed we did. No, I do not. Yeah, that's another thing, like, thing which you may not realize, and it's pretty important. Now, that's one of like, the most... that's the only important thing which he says, so let's go and make our way outside. Because the next few side quests are actually inside the very entrance of the Lost Woods. So we did one side quest here, guys, but we can go and do something different this time around. Now this is one of the most hardest side quests for me and for everybody actually. So if you're going to take a look out like your ocarina, so follow along with our song on your ocarina, we'll lead you into it. So I'll go and just save once, and I don't want to write this down, but it's fine. So left, up, right. Right, down. Left, up, right, hey, there you go. Okay, left, up, right, A, right. Oh, that's it? Done, nice. So we'll go and do this about 3 times, which is tough. Very tough. Right, down, right. Now, I don't know if you guys can go and realize, but I'm saving each time because it's more safe that way. Oh my god. There you go. I'm gonna take like a short break and then come back because this is tiring. Yeah, now this time we'll go and update ourselves heart piece. And I'm probably going to go and just I don't want to write this down because I don't have a sheet with me. Hey, okay, that's good. I meant to press the right one, but I went a little bit too fast. This is actually pretty simple. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, this is so tough. Okay, that's nice. There you go, done. It's pretty scary. So by that we're done with this accursed side quest. Can you please just climb, please? Thank you. Now we can go ahead and make our way over here, because we go and play Saria's song over here. We can go ahead and I just need to go and recap Saria's song because I don't go and remember it really that well. I'm such a bad friend. Down, right. Okay. There you go. And by that, this Skull Kid will be pretty happy and he'll go ahead and give us a heart piece. I was about to say heart of peace, but it's going to be a piece of heart. So since I already started with heart, I was going to go ahead and say peace. So never mind. Now just 2 more heart pieces and we'll be able to complete another heart container, which is pretty good. And we will obtain 2 more before we make our way towards the next temple, which is actually really good. And let's go ahead and just block this, guys. Oh my god. Okay, so sorry about that. I actually went ahead and just cut to go ahead and collect about 40 rupees, about 2 more rupees with them we already had. So let's go ahead and just speak to him now. There you go. So now we can carry more deku sticks. It's not really that useful anyway, but okay, he actually dropped a heart, which is nice. We can go ahead and use that. Actually 3 hearts, nice. So I think I am going to go ahead and end off the episode back in Kokiri Forest so that we can go ahead and make our way towards Death Mountain in the next episode. And I'll also go and check if we can go ahead and collect any more Sculptures or anything else which we missed along the way. Because I have actually never completed this game even once by actually having all the Sculptor tokens for some reason, because I always miss about like 3 of them and I don't know what to do, and I already decided to do a let's play. That's pretty stupid of me, but never mind, who cares. So I'm gonna go and try to do my best of keeping a good count on what I go and do. So I think that'll be the end of this episode, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to punch that like button because